Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy mad, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pod.
Bing bong, recording now.
Everybody has a cooking.
You said it, Kevin. Oh, COVID memory number one. That commercial where the guy's running down the street to what song? I Will Survive, except it's a cappella and children. That everybody has their own cookins.
Everybody has a cookins.
Everybody has a cooking.
Everybody has a cookins.
That was in the first era of pandemic ads where it was all about saving local businesses through Uber Eats.
Oh yeah, did it work though? I think it worked.
I think it worked. I think we officially saved all the businesses by ordering through apps that underpay their workers.
I gotta say, food from restaurants being delivered by delivery people. Sorry, that was a long way of saying delivery food.
Yeah,
has never been colder.
It has never been colder. I ordered from a Thai restaurant, Sticky Rice. You can leave it in. And we ordered through an app, Sue Me. And they snuck a little paper in there that was like, hey, by the way, they steal all of our money. So if you like us, please order from us directly. What do you think about that?
Be kind to everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I think that's easy. If someone you
they
know
ask so
is,
nicely.
I mean, fucking do it then. Who gives a shit?
Well, I don't need to order Thai food again for a little while. And am I even going to remember to do that?
Well, that's another problem. But also, like, are they going to give you a coupon code? Probably not.
I don't know. Everybody has.
That's how they lure you in. Everyone has a Cougans. Is that what a Cougans is?
Coupon code. Yeah, Cougans is a coupon code. Everybody has one. Oh, Yvette,
I
do you use honey?
Oh. What?
Jerry.
Did you ask me if I use honey?
Yeah, do you use honey?
The coupon site thingy? No, I have not used it in a very long time. I do use Rakuten though.
Oh, right. You love Rakuten. Is that because you rake it in?
Yeah, it took me a while and I was like, I get it now.
That is what it is?
That was after the rebrand. I forget what it used to be though. It's like cashbackrs.com. I don't fucking know what it's called.
Someone with the phone with a number I don't have just said hi.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Let's engage with them.
Let's engage. Okay. Should I say who is this or should I just be like, hey?
Hey, where are you?
Okay. Hey, where are you? Wow, we're being so sneaky. Okay. I'm Julia Davidovich, and I am encouraging my friends to interact with strangers on the internet, despite what others may tell you.
And my name is Zoe Clark, and honestly, I just love strangers anyway, so I would have done this without Julia pressuring me to do so.
Okay, guess what they said?
They said Glendale Mall.
They said the United States.
Okay, this guy seems cool.
I'm going to say nice. Okay, I'm done interacting with this person. Let's just first see where the area code is. 209.
We'll put this interaction in the slider.
Oh, it's a California area code. It is sort of in the middle of the state, gotta be honest.
I hope this is just like your brother who got a new phone or something. It just wants to fuck with you.
I really hope it's somebody who wants to fuck with me and not a stalker. He just said, how about you?
Say the Galleria.
Okay, I'm going to say the Glendale Galleria. No mask.
No.
Okay. Who's your bad boy on the block this week?
Moist.
Let's just say I already forget. Hold on.
Oh my God, they said, oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, great.
I'm very confused.
Who's want?
I don't know. Should I Google their phone number?
Yeah, why not? Let's just see what
has that ever worked?
Sometimes.
Nope. I don't know who it is. Well, it remains a mystery. I can do my bad boy first.
Oh no, I just remembered. It's fine. It's okay, just, great. I mean, it's like kind of constant for me. It's just.
Is it laundry guy? Laundry nemesis?
No. No, but I mean, I did learn that like the perfect time to do laundry is 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, because everyone's asleep? That's
Yeah,
actually
everyone is
way early for you.
Is it? I mean, now that we go to bed at midnight, I'm really just eyes open at 8:30. Now that we
That's,
don't stay out past, all
I mean,
hours, it's been a
I think
fucking year.
midnight to 8:30 is a solid amount of sleep.
That's a huge chunk of Reno. I can't believe how little sleep I used to get
What was
in
your usual
comparison.
like 2 to 10? That's also 8 hours.
Yeah, but then sometimes there was like a 2 to 8:30, whatever
Mhm.
morning meeting, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting stuff. But like, I don't know. Getting a 9 though, I feel like gives me a headache. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. How many hours do you get a night? 40?
I prefer to get about 40 hours a night, but
Mhm.
sometimes it evens out to like 8.5 or 9, which is what you get. So quit your judgerino and just let me live my fucking life. I go to bed at 10:30. You go to bed at midnight. I wake up at 7. You wake up at 8:30. To each their goddamn own.
And that's always a fucking event for the day. Is someone making fun of you for going to bed at 10:30 or something?
I guess like I just feel you did just wheeze with your nose. We're gonna make a
can't.
drop out of it. Just kidding.
No, I hate it. My nose,
I know.
guys. Can someone fix my nose? I don't know what's wrong with it. I
Do you
keep
need
wheezing.
a neti pot?
I need a neti pot. I just need, I think, a new nose.
Have you ever neti potted?
Never. Email Diane. She's so curious.
Oh my god, they just said, "Are you single?"
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna like let them linger on that for a little while because I want the suspense to build before I
Okay.
break their heart into a million pieces.
Ask them if they're single.
No, because then they're gonna think that I'm single.
Ask them if they have children.
Do you have children? Can I date them?
Oh my God.
Women, will you please like me?
I completely agree. But the
Do
thing
you
is,
think
I'm
it's
not single.
Do you think it's a man? I mean, it's
Um,
definitely a man. There's no way this is a woman.
Hi, United States. How about you? Oh, nice. Are you single? Impossible to tell.
Impossible to tell. You're right.
I do just want to know who this person is, but I don't want to break. Do they know who I am, or am I just a random number? Like,
I feel like you're just a random number, and
I
like,
mean, you really think so?
I think
That
you
breaks my
should.
heart.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's sorry that you have been random or like selected and stalked down, but like, ask them to send you a picture.
Should I be like,
Do that.
Depends, send a pic?
Yes, please.
Oh my God, this is so fun.
This is fun. I feel like I'm 13 again on like a little chat room.
My little legs are shaking.
Oh my God, you're so nervous.
Depends, send
I
a
feel
pic.
great. I feel like perfect.
Wow, this is like
soul.
the biggest prank call I've ever done in my life. Oh my God,
Is
they
it- yeah.
read it. Oh my
It
God, they
says that
literally
they've read it.
They literally have read receipts on. I'm vomiting.
Why
my
do they
pants
have?
off.
What a weirdo.
Oh my God, they started typing and then they stopped. Woo! I have the jumblies and the bumbleys.
Oh my God.
Is this the content that people want? Oh my
This
God.
is the content people want. This is jerky boys, but with women. We're jerky girls.
We're Jerky Girls.
you
So
believe
welcome to
it?
the Jerky Girls pod, Bad Boy Pod.
Thank you.
Are you in the color guys? Am I in the color guys? Are they asking?
Are you into colored guys?
I imagine they're asking, am I into colored guys? Now this is getting racially charged, and that's sort of
You're right.
That's sort of a are you in the color guys? Am I in the color guys?
Am I in the blue man group? No.
Am I in the blue man group? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say okay. I'll bite. Who is this? I need to end it.
Oh my God. I hope they call you. I hope they try to FaceTime you.
I will cry if they FaceTime me. Okay, I'll bite. Who is this?
Is this Williams?
Who's William? Oh my God, it's Williams.
90 Day
Let's-
Fiance fame. We'll never
I'm
know
sorry.
who Williams is really, but we'll put him in the slider.
Am I in
I
the
will.
color guys? I am in the blue man group. I wish I said that. Okay, so my bad boy on the block this week. I have a friend from Yonkers. Her name is Emma. And Emma's sister has a tendency to foster kittens.
Oh, yeah.
And she's fostered close to 70 billion kittens. And she recently brought in a Prego. And Prego Mommy gave birth to 5 healthy kittens. And so they're healthy.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear say, well.
Now
Healthy.
here's the kicker. She did send me a photo, or I guess it was more of a it looks like a security camera footage of the birth happening.
No.
And there was one part where I would say the baby was 95% born, but not quite detached from the mommy. And she really just flung it around the room. She was like spinning like crazy, and it was like out of her butt. It was like going around like the swings at an amusement park. You know the swings ride? That's what it looked like. So I'm going to share my screen and we can watch it together.
Oh, I cannot believe we're going to watch this. This is almost as bad as your brother's ear. Actually, probably worse. What am I
Right?
saying? Almost as bad.
Do you see it?
No.
Did you see the flingeramma? Oh, wait. The flingeramma was so fast. Here, let me rewind.
She really did it fast. Oh my God.
And then
Can you
she goes-
imagine if this is how
Ew,
you were born?
You see her little anus and vagina is still leaking?
Stop.
I hate this. I hate that this is the miracle of life and that this is how fucking babies are made.
Oh, yeah,
now we're gonna watch
rewind that,
it.
baby.
We're gonna watch it in reverse. So she's going to
Oh, yeah.
she's going to fling the cat back into her anus. There she goes. Beautiful.
I'm not
Beautiful.
sure what part of this I'm going to put in the slider, but maybe.
I mean,
it?
definitely a chunk needs to go in so that our entire audience can be traumatized.
I can't. That's
Um,
so cute, but whatever. I'm so glad the baby's alive. That's
Okay,
how
they said-
exactly how I was born.
They said name is Malachi.
Cute. Is that how
Okay.
Malachi was born?
Here's where the plot thickens is someone named Malachi just messaged me on Instagram and it went to my message requests
I
and
hate this shit.
they just said hi. But how did they get my phone number? Can you get my phone number because I have a business account?
Do you have contact on there with your phone number there?
I do. Fuck, what am I doing? Holy shit. That's been on there the whole entire fucking time? Wait, can you check my account and see if it's there?
Hold on. Wow. I will scream. Contact. Call. Yeah, it has your literal cell phone on there. Zoe.
It has my literal fucking what do I do? Edit profile?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Don't laugh at me. Okay, my email address can be there. Oh my lord. Well, that is if you look now, it just says email, right?
I'm gonna look. Do you think Emma emailed you or texted you from a random or
I genuinely can't believe I've had my cell phone.
Yeah, it only says email now.
He just said, "What's your name?" And like, bitch, you know my name. You found my phone number through my Instagram page. Should I lie and be like, I'm going to lie. I'm going to say my name is Fred.
Chloe
Fred.
Armisen.
My name is Fred Armisen. My name is Fred Armisen. Now I feel better about pranking him now that I know that it was so easy for him to just get my contact information through my Instagram account.
I love that you've had it there.
Up there for fucking years. And no one told me.
Who would tell you? Who would notice?
The fact that Malachi didn't first reach out, like as a precautionary thing, being like, hey, by the way, your phone number is easily accessible. Like, you can have my email address. It's simply my name at gmail.com. Like,
Wait,
whatever,
so who is
email me.
Malachi?
Malachi is some person who I guess DM'd me on Instagram. His name is Malachi Fire Emoji. His account is private. He says December 1st, 20 lock emoji. What does that mean? He loves the 49ers and the Giants. So he's a well-rounded guy. He likes the 49ers and the Giants.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Did something special happen for you on December 1st?
For me, December 1st, 2020, lost my big V.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Diane filmed it, so.
Diane is always filming stuff like that.
Now that I said my name is Fred Armisen and I'm at the Galleria with no mask, hopefully he'll back off.
They're gonna feel so stupid forever trying to find your number on your Instagram profile and then actually texting you. Wow.
I know,
How many people
I
do you
know.
think have reached out to you purely by finding your number on Instagram?
He said that's a nice name, Fred. I'm going to say...
Thank you. Do you want to come over and watch a movie?
Not going to say that. I genuinely...
Come over and listen to jazz.
He said, that's a nice name, Fred. That's a nice name, Fred. You're a girl, right?
Say, I don't know why that matters. I'm not sure why.
Do I want to keep this going?
No.
I'm going to say I am a happily married man. Thank you. I'm a happily married man. Thank you. Incredible. Well, it's nice that he thought my Instagram was so sexy that he felt the need to call me or text me rather.
Honestly, still got it.
Still got it. Never forget. Thank you so much, Malachi, for your interest. He said, oh, that's good. Which it is. It's really good that I'm a happily married man, aka Fred Armisen, aka
I'm really happy for you, Fred.
maskless at the Glendale Galleria. Incredible news. Okay, so he needs to stop texting me. I think he will now that he thinks I'm a man. I'm going to hide alerts because this is distracting me from my big podcast that we don't get paid for. And so we should just continue.
Okay. I'll do my bad boy now then because I finally remember it.
Okay.
I think I broke every single nail I had just fucking cleaning.
That's right.
Ugh. I hate cleaning.
Down,
Why
like,
do we have to do it?
How deep did you break them?
No, I mean, deep enough that like I'd say 3 or 4 of them had to be like snapped off. So now they're all like shit. My hands are shit. They're dry as hell. Wish I was dead. Anyway, that's my big COVID update.
I wish you were dead as well. Cleaning really will take
you.
it out on your nails.
I hate it. Why do we have to clean it all? Why can't just dust evaporate into the
Email
sun?
Diane.
Email Diane.
This
She's
is
been
what Bill Nye
asking
needs
that
to put his
question.
energy towards in his final years of life. Bill Nye needs to put all of his energy towards making dust being able to evaporate into the sun.
You know that video of like those ladies in the elevator and they're like taking sexy selfies or some shit, and then Bill Nye walks in and they all scream and turn around because they're embarrassed.
Is it like a sketch or is it real life?
It all happens within like 7 to 10 seconds where it's just like you're watching this video and these ladies are just like picture, 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 and then Bill Nye walks in and it goes silent and they're just like ah!
Now, he is like the last person you want to be sexy in front of.
It's true. It's like I watched you on television. You taught me so much, and here
How
you are
old do you
watching
think
me
he
be
is?
sexy. A cool 69.
Let's see.
Is Bill Nye the same age as my mom almost? Let's see. My nose is really clogged today. What's going on?
He's 65.
Damn. Do you
Damn,
think
but
he
he's
has his
just
vaccine yet?
I was just about to say he's just eligible. Yeah, he definitely has his vaccine. I bet he has gotten both doses, and he did have a bit more of a reaction after the second, but it wasn't too bad.
Interesting theory.
What do you think?
Should we start doing that instead of their net worth if they're vaccinated or not?
They're vaccinated. Yeah, sure, why not? We could do that. We could have a fun little spurt of if they're vaccinated.
Also, what do you think Bill Nye's net worth is like?
I'm gonna say
a 50 mil.
A 50 mil. I'm gonna say a 20 mil. Bill Nye, the science worth.
Bill, your worth is
I
calculated.
genuinely
through your
cannot
cash.
believe my cell phone number was just simply on the internet for Malachi to find. 8 million.
Let's put it in the slider.
Fucking
Really? What a loser.
what a loser. How much more would he have if he didn't spend it all on his funky ties? That's the question I have for him.
You're right. He spent all his money on his funky ties.
Funky ties, yay or nay?
Nay.
Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Never mind.
Did you have a principal who wore funky ties? Or
I definitely had a teacher who wore funky ties.
oh boy,
They always are like, this is my final exam tie, and it like has dinosaurs on it or whatever. It's like, this is only special for you.
Scantron card. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Scantron card. You had Scantrons in Canada?
Yeah, are you surprised that we had scantrons?
I just am surprised they
That
were
we have
also.
machines?
No. Wait, did you have electricity in Canada?
Shut up.
Internet
Yes,
even?
idiot. Oh my god.
I'm just surprised they were also called Scantron because I feel like usually it would be like in US it's
like
called
a
Scantron and in Canada it's called like
Scantech.
Scantrex. Yeah, exactly.
Scantrex.
Scantrex.
Definitely sounds like a pad.
It's oh, I was gonna say it's a herpes medication or something. Okay,
Remember
but
that
you know
time?
what?
Oh wait,
What?
you had the shingly bingles.
I had the shingly bingles all over
So
my
you-
all over my tingly tittles.
So you also had to take Valtrex,
Um,
right? Is that how that works? Yes, that is.
I think I did take Valtrex.
Wow, sisters and Valtrex.
You are really tuned into my medical history. Do you think I should text Malachi that I once had shingles on my tits? No, because then the facade that I'm Fred Armisen will be completely ruined.
You don't know about Fred Armisen's little shingly tits? Whether or not he's had shingles? I bet, honestly, he's on shingle
Sherry
watch.
just texted me, wait, you have herpes. I'm going to say, imagine if that is how he found out.
I mean, sorry to people that do have herpes.
Oh, no shame. No shame.
No shame.
You definitely, if you do though, you definitely need to inform your partner.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. If I had herpes this whole time and we've been in a relationship for like 5.5, almost 6 years and I never told him, yeah, that would be problematic. But no, it was
That would
simply
be bad.
simply because I had such bad anxieties, my immune system was deficient and I got shingles on my tits.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Love to get shingles.
Can we fix this dog? By that I mean
Can we
remove
fix
her.
this dog?
Can we tape her mouth? I'm gonna retrieve her and tape her mouth shut. Please hold.
Oh yeah, retrieve that.
Between Malachi and the herpes outbreak, it's been quite the episode. So let's move on to Bad Boy update. Bad Boy update in the news. Nobody died this week.
Bad boys.
Nobody died, right?
No, I don't think so.
Incredible.
Sorry, I'm like eating.
It's okay.
Nightmare.
It is a bit. Okay, so actually this morning,
Mhm.
New York Times push notification. T.I. and Tiny are being investigated for their crimes. A lawyer has approached law enforcement with claims from 11 people, including 4 who claim they drugged and raped them. So it seems like the pressure may work, and hopefully T.I. and Tiny will be held accountable in whatever way they are.
Yeah, it's so messed up that they just haven't reported any of it, really.
This is like the
Except
first.
that this is like happening. Do you think it'll be like an R. Kelly? Do you think there will be a doc?
Yeah, there is going to be a doc. Remember the woman who was posting allegations on her Instagram has said that she was going to make a documentary called Surviving T.I. and Tiny, which is like the same. Surviving R. Kelly was the name of that documentary. So
Amazing. Well,
amazing.
that'll be fucked up. Fucking,
Doc.
why do people do this shit? Email Diane.
Email Diane. The ultimate question, to be honest. Okay, so
It really is.
incredible. What a chaotic episode. 2 in a row. Oh, Lady Gaga's dogs.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That story is unbelievable. So the story is basically that her dog Walker was shot and her 2 dogs were stolen.
So wild. Do you think that they like knew, or do you know anything about the story? Like,
I
did
don't
they
know
know
anything about it, honestly. Like, you mean,
Like,
was the dog walker in on it, or did they know that it was Lady Gaga's dogs?
In second, like, did they know it was like were they scoping out her place? They had fucking helicopters and shit. They really
That's
went at
pretty
it.
extra. But, like, I mean, I guess somebody got shot, and it is sad. But, you know, people are dying all over the place, and these are simply... What are you looking at right now?
This fucking squirrel has a nut in its mouth, and it was right on the windowsill. I wish I got a picture. It was just like
Was it looking at
like
you?
it was like on the windowsill, and then like looked up like that, and was just like with like a walnut in its mouth. It was
think
very
it's-
cute. I think it pushed in the window screen asking for nuts.
Well,
It's like
because
the
didn't you
other
say that Carlos was feeding them?
Yes.
That is really not good, I think.
I think it's fine, actually. I think people do it all over the world.
I mean, I'm not an Animal Planet, but it feels like something that's
I
like
feel like
definitely.
maybe you're on Animal Planet.
You think I'm on the Animal Planet?
I feel like you're on the show Animal Planet, or
I
if
did
that's
watch.
a channel or something.
It's a channel. I
Literally,
did
as you said,
watch
that the neighbor came out to do it right now.
Feed It?
Mhm. He
No.
puts out almonds on the tree. Yeah, they come. They're really. They feed up those little squirrels. I watched a very interesting documentary on them, actually.
Really? TV talk.
Yeah, early TV talk. They like truly remember most of their nuts, like at least 75% of where they put their nuts, where they store them. And like when they're like eating them versus when they're like turning them around and shit, they're like trying to sense how old the nut is and whether or not they should store the nut or eat the nut right then and there, baby. Anyway,
So if it's like
little Diane,
if
she
it's a
loves
nut,
nuts.
if it's a nut of a certain age, then they'll eat it right then and there. But if it's like a fresh nut, they'll bury it for later.
Yeah, bury it for later nut.
Yeah.
Later nut.
Later nut. Well, we all have a fresh nut from time to time.
Do we?
Certainly not Diane. Most of her nuts are quite old. Moving on.
Oldest nuts in town.
So definitely oldest nuts in town. Any other bad boys on the block, or bad boy updates, or no?
Why was Amber Heard trending? Oh yeah, she got fired.
Amber Heard got fired. Perhaps there's a Johnny Depp Amber Heard update in the works. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Or perhaps, or
your
maybe
source
Google
for
it.
Johnny Depp updates, or
No,
Google
thank
it.
you.
You know?
No, thank you. No, thank you. There's sperm on the pillows. We don't have that one
Aw.
anymore, right?
We don't. I miss that drop so much. Think about it constantly.
No,
I don't.
you don't.
I
There's
don't.
not
Imagine
a
if
chance
I
you
did
think
that.
about it.
There's sperm on the pillows.
I need to chill from the excitement of pretending to be Fred Armisen.
Do you miss being Fred Armisen? Has he texted you back?
No, ever since he thinks I'm a married man named Fred, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's dope." And now
It's like,
we're
no chance.
we're over.
Do you think he Googled Fred Armisen yet, or he's on to the next woman?
I think he's on to
The
the next
next-
woman.
He's on to the next cell phone number he finds on Instagram.
I cannot believe
So
that.
sad.
Why did nobody tell me?
Literally, no one. I don't know. I guess no one has
No
tried
one
to
clicked
kill
it?
you.
Am I
No
going to
one's-
get less spam calls? Because that would be great.
Oh God! If I could just get less people calling me to tell me that my car's been towed or something, that would be
that
amazing.
The warranty, that there's been a recall. It's like
It's like if you only knew how little of a car I have
you have so little of a car. It's like you barely have one at all.
and my will to drive is so low.
I mean, we've driven together once when you were the driver. I gave you
Yeah.
one throbbing lesson, and you loved every second of it.
I was going to say you loved every second of it, baby. You were probably terrified.
You know what? It could have been worse, and that's what I'll say about it.
It could have been worse.
That's a huge compliment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Oh wow, your big book is here.
She was a researchowitz. You see these?
Oh, those are some notes.
Oh yeah, I took some notes.
Is she getting nice and filled out there with all of her notes?
The new notebook.
Mm-hmm.
The new notebook is coming in hot. It's definitely wow. Yeah, it's not as well lived as our first one, but she'll get there. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our bad. Oh, if you have a bad boy on the block, email Diane at badboypod.com. And we'll read it.
Yeah, please. We
It's
love
easy
bad
as that.
boys.
Or if you want to just like email her, maybe you had like a fun little pranky text exchange where you pretended to be Fred Armisen. Email that to
Wow.
Diane.
Yeah, or if you want to call out your friend for being a dick, we also do those too, I guess. The anti-Valentine.
Yeah, we would love to read an anti-Valentine to a close friend of yours. If you want, we're really open sesame to any of these things.
We are gaping to all
Gaping.
those.
Okay,
Gaping
but
at
before
them.
we move into our bad boy, I have an important question.
Please.
Poppy seeds or sesame seeds?
Sesame seeds all day, baby.
All day?
every 24 hours of the day. It's popping sesame seeds in my mouth. Is that
I
weird?
agree, though. I agree.
Oh,
Sesame
wait.
seeds are
Here's a-
superior. Okay.
Here's a question for you based on
Hit me.
sesame seeds.
Okay. Yeah, hit me with it.
Halva, yay or nay?
Oh, halva. Weird taste.
It's like for 45 seconds, it's yay. And then you're just like, no.
And you're like, I
No,
don't think
forgot
this
why
is
I
what
did
I
this.
want. Well, is that like the pasty stuff or the hard candy?
It's the pasty stuff. It's the pasty basty that
What about-
sometimes they put chocolate on as a
Yeah.
trick.
I
And you're
don't I don't like the pasty basty or the sesame hard candies.
Oh no. The sesame hard candies. But you know what I do like?
What?
Those little sesame sticks.
Oh, those are so good.
God damn
Those
it. I
are
could
so fucking good. I
I
don't
can
know.
eat 3,000 of those. I need to buy some of those. I'll put those in the slider for those who don't know.
I could eat a freaking metric ton of those.
Is that a regional thing? Does everybody know sesame sticks?
Definitely put a picture of the sesame sticks in the slider because
They definitely
Diane,
look like turds.
Oh yeah, they look like little turds, but they're so
Beautiful,
good.
delicious turds.
Beautiful turds. Do you prefer the
turds.
honey glazed sesame sticks?
I don't know
I
if
mean-
I've ever. Oh, I have had those, but no, those are a special
No.
treat. But I can pound like 700
Right,
of those
that's the
regular
thing.
ones, baby,
That's the thing. You
And
could
just like a
pound
bulk.
them down. Yeah.
in like a bulk clear bag.
Oh yeah, you
Like
can
a
only get
sack
them in
of-
the bulk. You can only get a huge sack at the bulk section, and that's the way I like
Perfect.
it.
You're right. If we agree on one thing in life, it's sesame sticks. Only
They're really
sesame
good.
sticks.
They're really good. What about ginger chews?
Like the Trader Joe's ones when you're just
Sure.
like, is that to like settle your tum tum?
They are so hard.
I hate the way they taste. I'm like, these are spicy?
They're spicy. They are.
Yeah,
They're really.
that was
they
a good
really-
impression.
That was a good impression of myself.
Yeah, it's true.
Spicy? Yeah, spicy? No, that one was not as good. Anyway, that was a good little sesame treat. See what I did?
Yeah, amazing sesame treat. So wait, why did you bring up sesame seeds and poppy seed bagels to begin with?
Don't know.
Literally no idea.
I don't remember.
I don't like poppy seeds because you will literally get them stuck in your teeth and you won't remember to pick them out. And now in
No.
these times, can you be putting your hands in your mouth trying to pick out seeds? Email Diane.
Email Diane. It's going to be much harder to eat a bagel in public. But the worst
right.
thing, and this is definitely in the same vein as the mayo corners of the mouth that we were discussing last week.
Maniac. Okay.
When somebody eats a bagel and the cream cheese is on their teeth,
Oh yeah, in between
that's
the
gross.
teeth.
That's
That's
gross.
me. I've got nice big spaces between my teeth, ripe for cream cheese pockets.
Everyone with teeth who eats cream cheese has cream cheese pockets, but the problem is, like, do I have to look at it?
Holes. Do I have to look at it? Oh, wow, I was always so offended.
What about flavored cream cheese? And then we'll move on to our bad boy.
Honestly, it really depends, but strawberry cream cheese is never okay.
Oh,
Literally kill me. Throw me in a
That's-
sack into the water and drown me. I would rather do that.
would you rather eat a strawberry cream cheese bagel? No, strawberry cream cheese on an onion bagel,
Oh, Jesus.
or sleep on a futon for 7 years?
Oh boy. Wow. I guess I'd just do the onion. I would just do the bagel.
Yeah, that wasn't a great.
I know I said
trade-off.
I'd rather die, but sleeping on a futon.
Sleeping on a
Much
futon
worse.
is rough.
It hurts. It hurts. It's not as good as you might think.
Okay, let's move on to the bad boy of the week. He's a Mr. Govern Your Apple. How's that?
Yeah, sure. That's really. What do you think we're going to put in the slider for this? A big apple? Do you think we're going to put some nipple
for-
piercings?
Do you want me to make an apple that has nipple piercings for the teaser
wow.
for the teasy twos?
It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah, beautiful
And
apple.
he's smiling like
Oh.
those, like
Oh,
those
like a cartoon
dental
apple.
teeth that are. Do you know what I do? This is what I love when dentists have a cartoon of a tooth smiling outside of their dental office.
Yes,
I
that
know
makes me
it's
want to
good there.
go in there.
That's a happy tooth.
I'm like, that's a
sad
happy
tooth.
tooth. Why don't you drill right into me?
Drill right into
Dr.
me.
Mobazzer, real fans know. Okay, so guess this. Oh
Best
wait, no.
dentist.
Has Andrew Cuomo been vaccinated? I'm gonna say yeah.
I don't think so. Well, it's weird because my mom was telling me today
I
that
think
she was
he's-
like, I think it's weird that politicians get vaccinated down there. And I was like, I don't really follow the vax news yet because there's too much. Simply too much.
There is a lot.
And
I
none
think
of it makes sense to me.
He's not 65. He's
But he's
63.
Public, so does he like qualify as like a certain something?
I feel
It's
like
never
he
been
does.
clear to me that this country is so fucked up and just lets the states take care of whatever they want. It's just there's no precedent. It's so weird.
I mean, because all the senators got vaccinated.
See, my mom was saying like the prime minister isn't going to get vaccinated for like months. So
I don't know.
Diane.
I feel like if you're going to come in contact with as many people as politicians tend to, I mean, it's just not whatever. Okay, but just his net worth is $5 million for the record.
Wow.
So he's Andrew Cuomo. I was thinking this whole time I was going to say the Cuomo Showmo. Is that fun?
Okay.
It's okay.
That's fun. It is. It's okay.
And he's actually a bad boy. I'll say it.
I mean, he is though. Did you think he was such a bad boy at the beginning? I mean, it's been a year since we all got to see him shine on his own little daily fucking television show.
Oh, he absolutely loved being on TV.
Ugh.
There's something so dark about a politician who's obsessed with being on TV.
Yeah, I mean, we just lived 4 years of it, so
We did.
It's just kind of like
He does have that Trumpy energy where he's like just so he's egotistical, clearly, and a misogynist also, clearly.
Right, but he's also a Democrat, so people just kind of let him get away with it because you're just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. He may be an asshole, but at least he's a Democrat.
Right, and I talked to Sophie about it because she's in New York and she's like politically active or whatever. So I was like, what do I need to know about him? That's bad. Other than the obvious nipple piercing and nursing home, and now he's been accused of sexual harassment by multiple women that have worked for him. But so in 2012, he considered lifting a ban on fracking in New York to bring more money into the state. So he never did it.
Alert.
He's a fracker. And then in 2014, and I knew nothing about this, and I still understand it, maybe 3.5%. No, 0.3%. He was involved in the formation of something called the Independent Democratic Conference, which is a coalition of elected Democrats that formed to give Republicans control of the state Senate. And it started because they didn't support the Democratic leader, but ultimately it's because their values are more in line with Republicans than like progressives. So they would probably say they're moderate Democrats. What difference does it make?
They're just in disguise. They're Republicans in disguise. I mean, they're just
RID.
Fucking dinos.
They're dinos.
Gross.
They're Republicans in disguise. That's exactly what they are. So that was a thing he did, and he was definitely involved in it. There was like a Politico story she sent me that I read 3.5 sentences of. So I would consider myself well versed.
Nailed it.
Thank you. There was also when he was trying to get Amazon to build the new facility in New York.
Oh God, he was Gaga for that.
He was Gaga for that. And they were like, they can call me Amazon Cuomo.
No.
No.
What is that?
No. If you had to replace your name with any corporation, which one would it be?
Probably a food place like Jollibee Julie.
Jollibee. Oh, you could
cute.
be Julia Jollibee. You could do
Julia
a last name
Jollibee.
replacement. You could marry a Jollibee franchise. I like that.
think that's
Mine
legal.
would be like, what's my favorite corporation? Walmart Clar.
Really, Walmart? I feel like you're more of like you're a
Target.
Zoe Ross.
I'm a Zoe.
Right.
I'm a Zoe dress for less. Nice to meet you. Ross is my husband. We got married.
Yeah, you should text that mysterious person back and say, actually, my name is Ross.
Actually, my name is Ross. Last name dress for less. One word. I lied when I said I was Fred Armisen. No, he would never forgive me for lying to him like that. So now we can jump on in to COVID-19 because he's had quite the roller coaster ride when it comes to this panda.
Has he? Oh God, has
he had
he
it?
been broadcasting? No, I mean his brother had it.
His brother
Bro.
had it.
I watched a bunch of clips of him and his brother talking. I did not realize there was a rule.
The Cuomo bromos.
Was people? I mean, I feel like people
Email
had a
Diane.
lot of stupid names. Yeah, please. When they like kept chatting on TV, but like I didn't realize it was a rule that you can't do that as a newscaster, like interview family. But they broke the rules for COVID. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense.
Email Diane. Her brother is. I'm trying to think of someone.
Wolf
on
Blitzer?
Fox. They're all dead now,
on
or
Fox.
gone. What's his face?
Tucker
That freaking
Carlson?
idiot. Yes, I kept wanting to call him Ted Cruz for some reason. Wow, Ted
Same
Cruz in the
vibe, but
news.
you're right. You're right.
Cruise
that Tucker,
News?
Cruise News. Oh, Cruise News. He spoke at CPAC and yelled freedom. So that's really important update. And he like made jokes about how he went to Cancun, which like, what a loser.
Wow. Let us make jokes.
Right. I agree. Okay. So COVID. In the beginning of the panda, he was like giving all his like daily press conferences where he would talk about the numbers going up and what they're doing and how great they are. And everyone was obsessed with him and they watched it all the fucking time. And in November of 2020, he received an Emmy, an international Emmy from the like TV Academy of Arts and Sciences or whatever, the people who do the Emmys. He literally got an Emmy for doing these press briefings.
Who decided that? I just want to know the process for this. Just like who decided?
Who
it?
did he
thought
pay?
it was so funny? Who did he pay? Maybe. It
Like-
seems like something he would do. He does have that weird Trump vibe where it's just kind of like, I'll be on TV, but I'd even pay
Right.
to be on TV. I don't give a shit.
But also, like, isn't this your job? Like, why are you getting an Emmy for being a politician? I don't like it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And
He's a
then,
big baby.
actually, in October 2020, he wrote a book proclaiming victory against the coronavirus,
What?
which I did not know.
That's weird. That doesn't
Not
make
like
any
I know
sense.
everything
And
about Andrew Cuomo, but
I mean, you do, and you claim to every day.
it's
But
true.
like, okay, so that's definitely a fake newsy boozy.
So,
Wow.
in the time since a year ago, 9 health officials in New York resigned because of Cuomo's policies, and he was like, they suck. So I don't know. You can decide who knows more about health, the 9 health officials or like Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some reports of him like bullying people who speak out against him or whatever.
Yeah, which doesn't surprise me. You haven't hit the drop yet.
Wow, which drop? Oh yeah, it's a big drop. I haven't, not once.
Not once.
Meatballs every Sunday.
That was what he won an Emmy for. That meatballs every Sunday was at a press briefing that he said that.
Yeah, well, he was talking about having meatballs every Sunday with his daughters. I will say he was talking about the silver lining of COVID, which is that his entire family's at home, which is great for him. So really great that he's having such a great COVID.
He's having such a good COVID. He's like, and all my family came home, and that's what's so great. Not mentioning that like so many people have had family members die, but I'm so happy that your daughters brought their boyfriends home for you to meet them, and you can pretend that you like them. So happy.
Oh, that
for
was
you.
the funny part of that was just kind of like, okay, so you definitely brought random people into your house.
Oh,
You're outing your family.
I didn't even think about that. Because he was saying that like all of
your
his
Sunday
daughters came
meatballs.
home and one of them brought a boyfriend. But yeah, I did not think about
Meatballs
that.
every Sunday.
Every Sunday they were bringing back disease.
You think that he really has spaghetti and meatballs every Sunday?
I mean, I don't know. Apparently his kids don't like it very much. I'll eat anyone's spaghetti meatballs personally.
Whoa. Okay.
he-
You heard
he- I
it here
mean,
first.
that entire video was like also a rant. I loved his rant about how you're supposed to pretend to like your daughter's boyfriend even if you don't, because if you don't, then they're gonna defy you. And it's like, this is what you're talking about during your COVID briefing, you fucking clown. Meatballs and
That's
your
what
daughter's
he
boyfriend.
won an Emmy
Sunday.
for. I can't. Okay. So then his big COVID boo-boo was the nursing home fiasco.
Wow, what a fiasco.
What a fiasco. So The Attorney General of New York released a statement that Cuomo had understated the toll of COVID-19 nursing home deaths by 50%, which is a huge number for real.
That's a fucked up claim.
So it happened because like people who were sick at their nursing homes were transferred to hospitals. And so the numbers didn't count towards nursing home deaths because they technically died in a hospital. And Cuomo's secretary said they did intentionally withhold this information from the public because of concern that the Trump administration would use that information against Cuomo for political reasons.
Shady shit just to make yourself look better. I mean, it is kind of under your control whether or not you become an epicenter, I guess.
Yeah. New York was an epicenter.
Yeah, they were. Remember looking up that epicenter thinking, wow, what an epicenter. And then we became an epicenter.
We really showed them what an epicenter is like.
Yeah, we really
Are we still an epicenter? Like I
can't tell anymore.
Yeah. I can't tell either. Our rates are going down. Thank you to the big old vax. My brother is very confident that we're like me and you type of people are going to be vaccinated like by June.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. That seems so early to me for some reason. Too early for this government, in my opinion. But like,
Same.
I don't know. It's so fucking wild. It's so fucking wild.
I feel like we're going to get Johnson & Johnson.
Just the one?
Yeah. I just
Or
feel
the
like
one shot, one and done?
I feel like that's what they're going to save for like people like me and you.
Yeah,
we're just
probably.
Johnson. We're just the type.
Just regular gals. Yeah,
we're just regular gals. We're not 65. We're not nurses. Like, just give us the one and done.
Yeah, let me line up to get my one and done in like a Walmart parking lot or wherever the fuck you're supposed to get it at.
I would love to go to a Walmart parking lot with you and get a one and done.
Dream vaccine.
Jerry's buying weed. Email Diane. Okay. So then the big whopper of news that's not very surprising is that he has been accused of sexual harassment by two women who have worked for him. The first one, named Lindsay Bailin, I guess, was a state government official, and she posted this essay on Medium detailing the months of inappropriate attention she got from Andrew Cuomo between 2016 and 2018, culminating in him kissing her on the mouth. Without her consent. That's so...
Imagine your boss kissing you on the mouth.
I can't.
I would scream into his mouth.
I once had a boss kiss me on the top of the head, and that was really bad.
I would lose my absolute...
And it was a boy. It was a man.
What was the job? A forehead facility?
I'll gobble it, but it was... I was sitting and like doing work on my computer, and he like came up behind me and was like looking at what I was doing and was like, "You're doing a great job." And then he kissed me on the top of my head. That's sexual harassment, right?
I feel like that counts, even though it's just a weird head peck in the workplace. That's fucked up.
A head peck in the workplace is not right.
I feel like if I saw that happening from across the room, I would punch them in the face.
Like I was younger. I was a younger woman at the time, but and it's something I think about like after all, like when Me Too happened and now like the fallout since then, including stories like this, it just makes you like look back at things you've experienced where at the time you were like, that head peck in the workplace was kind of strange, but it does make you realize how more than strange that was.
Yeah, really more than strange. Even though it was just kind of like a weird blip in your life.
Just to like do that in a crowded room. Like there were like 5 or 6 people in the room. And he had no problem simply kissing me on the head.
That is so I mean, gobble this or take it out, but literally, who was it? Fuck that guy. I fucking hate that guy.
I know. Well, what a loser.
Yeah, he's really a loser.
Eat my ass. Okay, so Lindsay Bailin, a state government official who worked for Andrew Cuomo. And we'll post a link to her Medium on our Twitter at Bad Boy Podcast. So I guess she sort of detailed a bunch of different things that happened, including he compared her to one of his exes and would call her by his ex's name.
Right.
And I guess they looked alike.
I can see why he thought that was so endearing, but it's so
Yeah.
creepy.
It's so creepy.
It's so creepy. But I can see why some weird old pervert would think that is just like a funny, hilarious thing to do. It is like the creepiest thing on earth.
Yeah. Wow, I just had like another flashback to something.
What'd you think?
So in 8th grade at Crazy Kid School, we did this week-long sailing trip. So I was 14. And one of the like sailors on he was like the first mate. And he was giving out an award. And throughout the entire time I was there, he kept saying that I reminded him of his ex-fiance.
Ew.
And then I got an award. And during the award, he was like, and it's not just because she reminds me of my ex-fiance. It was like, I was 14. And he was definitely like well into his 60s.
No.
Yeah, it's shit like that.
No.
I just like, that really just like brought me there.
Well, I mean, all those clips of like
Blech.
child stars being asked. You read that Mara Wilson, Artie?
I didn't, but talk about it.
Just like there was I don't know if this was a clip that I saw or just like a clip or like a interview that she mentioned when someone asked her like as a child who she thought was hot and stuff or whatever. And like all these older male comedians and hosts being like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend? Like just like creepy shit like that with Britney stuff. Like it's so
Yeah.
Why has it been happening so long? It's so creepy. Oh, you're joking about dating a child?
Yeah, like
You
ha ha
fucking
ha.
weirdo. That's so fucking gross.
It's horrible.
Ew.
So he also once like she was basically Lindsay, who wrote the Medium article, was basically constantly trying to avoid being alone with him. But one time she was like alone with him in his office and he showed her a box of cigars that he said were a gift from Bill Clinton. And she, because like like the Bill Clinton cigar thing, that was like a Monica Lewinsky.
Ew.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ew, what a weird thing.
And she feels like it was like he said like this is from Bill Clinton, sort of be like, and remember the cigar thing,
I can't.
But according to her, he could like pick up that she was feeling weird and left. But he also apparently once asked her to play strip poker, and just like various things like offhanded comments like that just that workplace sexual harassment environment. Just the small comments. And she said that, she saw this behavior replicated with other female employees, female staffers.
Yeah. I think she also said that 2 or 3 women reached out to her after the article to tell her about their experiences. But wow. Ugh. Creepy.
Yeah. And then
using their power. Ugh.
Yep.
It's so gross.
And then Saturday, the New York Times came out with an article that Charlotte Bennett, who was 25 at the time, she was one of his aides. Apparently the governor asked her if she'd ever been with an older man, and sort of like in like a flirtatious way. And he said like he'd be with women as young as 22, and she was 25. And I guess they were talking about a tattoo she was maybe going to get. And he told her that she should get it by her butt so no one would be able to see it. I don't know.
I can't.
I can't.
Imagine your boss, imagine your boss telling you where to get a tattoo and then like mentioning your butt.
It would be incredibly strange.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, and then if your boss is the fucking governor of New York,
what do you do?
What do you do?
Scary.
So
and that's the point. Intimidation.
I guess Andrew Cuomo has now been has called for an independent investigation into these claims, which I guess is the only thing you can really do. Unless you just straight up deny it, but
he didn't he kind of deny it too? I feel like he had a statement that he's never done it.
What a loser. Let me find it. Okay, Cuomo said the situation cannot and should not be resolved in the press and called on state employees to comply with an outside review of the allegations. I will have no further comment until the review is concluded.
Okay, Cuomo.
Okay,
He's still going to
Cuomo.
go on TV every day. Is he still doing that? I really don't
No.
even know.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't
They
think
shut
he'll
him
be.
down.
I doubt he'll get reelected now. But didn't he just win? Like, it's just like, first of all, and I don't want to judge people by their looks, but he does look like somebody that would sexually harass people.
All right. Resting sexual harassment face.
He
He
really
does have
has
a
it
mean
bad.
boss face.
He
Yeah.
does. He does. Yeah, and just his whole vibe is bad. So that's Andrew Cuomo for you.
Yeah. I mean, wow. That I didn't expect him to be this bad, but
Yeah.
like it really all came out at once.
I mean,
They all
I feel
gushed
like
out.
she really was a gusher. I also feel like every time we do a politician, it's always a gusher
It really is a gusher though.
because
They
they're
do so
all
much
so fucking corrupt.
tiny bad things. Yeah, they really are.
And we didn't even do the full kazoo on his controversy section on Wikipedia. Like there were other things. There was like bribery scandals where like his close colleagues got arrested for corruption and stuff, but he didn't. You know, all those things where you're like, if all your friends get arrested, what's up?
Like, yeah, like it feels like maybe there's a pattern. I don't know. Can't imagine.
Yeah, feels like a slight panorama. But that's life in politics, baby.
Whatever. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Newsom. I'm sick. I can't believe
I
like
am
literally
so
anyone can fucking become a governor, I guess. It's just like
It
any
feels so
asshole.
easy. Any
Yeah.
asshole with slicked back hair.
They all have slick back hair.
They do.
What's his face? I figured all the white guys' names on SNL now. The one that did Newsom.
Oh yeah, he
does
did a
Newsom.
good job. He did a good
He
job.
did a really good job.
That's Alex
Incredible
Moffat.
slick back hair too. Moffat. right, okay.
Incredible slick back hair. Yeah, TV
Mm-hmm.
Talk. This episode wasn't the worst one.
Not the worst. Not the worst.
I feel like musical comedy. It's easier. I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know. Why is it like easier?
I don't know. They do a good job of it though.
Maybe they just do a good job of it.
They put a lot of their money into it too. So I think the production value is also good versus the other stuff, which is a little like weird and jerky because I feel like they have a hard time being back in. I feel like everyone has a hard time being back in person and around people.
Right.
Actually,
Yeah. The
It's
pre-taped
weird to
stuff.
see.
The pre-taped stuff does tend to be better. Anyway, let's shut the door on the Cuomo.
Yeah.
On Big
Goodbye,
Big
Cuomo.
C.
Ugh. And I mean, he's just one of two big C's, but I wonder if the other one's just
I don't
same
think he's
daddy,
as
same
bad.
problems.
Same daddy, same problems. Probably a misogynist, yeah. I think that Mark McGrath and Andrew Cuomo have they met.
I can't really imagine a world where they have actually. I don't
Me
know.
neither. I don't think they have.
If they have not really known it. You know, I don't
Right.
think that they know each other's faces or hair, for that matter.
No. If no, you know what? Andrew might know who Mark McGrath is.
Right. I mean, maybe one of his kids. I mean, his kids are in their 20s, so maybe not.
I guess
Can you
you're right.
imagine? Maybe kids born in the 90s.
Gen
and
Z doesn't
later?
know who Mark McGrath is.
But if you're Gen Z, do you know who Mark McGrath is? Email Diane.
Email
She's
Diane.
curious.
And if you don't know, email Diane who you think he might be. Because I'm
Mhm.
curious
Yeah, just
about
like
that.
a picture.
Just a picture, yeah. Please draw a picture of who you imagine Mark McGrath might be.
Yeah, very curious.
Yeah, I don't think they've met.
I would draw a pineapple. Yeah, I don't think they'd met either.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Do you think Mark McGrath has been vaccinated now? He's not going
No,
to get.
but-
He's not going to get the vaccine.
Okay, he's raging against the vaccine, actually.
Ooh, I like the way you
Um,
put that.
He just hates it so much. And I think that maybe, I don't know. I feel like actually it's the opposite. And he's probably been trying to get the vaccine this whole time and like failed several times. Like he's been one of those people that's been trying to use like those weird little codes.
The code's meant for like underserved communities that white people have stolen.
Exactly.
That's classic Mark.
I bet he has been using all those special codes or whatever those things are.
Or he's like loitering outside of a Walmart waiting to get, hoping that they're leftovers.
Oh my God. He's in a wig. Yeah. Just so he
Oh,
won't recognize.
absolutely in a wig.
What is wrong with waiting your turn? Like this is the very like it is the same thing as butting a line. These are the people that do butt in line. These are people
Butting
who are
in
at the
line.
airport and just like.
Is that what they say in Canada? We say cutting the line.
Oh, okay. Email Diane if it's. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Butting the line?
Maybe we say that. Maybe I say the wrong thing. Sometimes I don't know.
It could be either. I'm going to choose to believe that you say that in Canada, and it's not you being wrong.
I can gaslight myself into thinking that like things don't exist at all.
I think you should absolutely gaslight yourself. I think that's a thing that we should all practice.
Wow, I can't believe it's only 4.
Really?
It feels like it's so sunny out now. I mean, I guess, we're getting more sunlight every fucking day, baby.
Every fucking day, baby. And, I can't wait to spring forward.
Oh, God. I also cannot wait to spring forward.
Yeah.
I hate that weird hour shift, but, whatever. I will complain about it all my life. All
Yeah,
my
my
life.
life. I'll complain
fucking
about
complain.
the hour shift.
Time change.
Time change.
And I think
That it's gonna change back again. I'd rather just stay the same, though.
Ooh. Yeah,
Okay.
stay the same or bust, bitch.
Stay the same. Okay, who are your good boys?
Oh, yeah, my mommy.
Your mommy?
Can you believe it? Yeah, she sent me a whole box of
Canadian
shit.
goodies? Tell me about
yeah,
it.
baby. All my chocolate.
Ooh. Are you gonna take a pic and put it
coffee
in Wilmer?
crisps. Yeah, I'll do that.
What's a coffee
will do
crisp?
that. It's an incredible whey-free chocolate bar with coffee cream.
Can I tell you what I
Wafers.
imagine it is?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. I imagine it's like a Kit Kat, but squished into a round shape. And maybe there's some... Nope. Okay.
Not round. It's like a soft rectangle, but like it's kind of stacked high.
Rectangle. A soft
About
high
this big.
rectangle.
Yeah, I'll put a
Oh, she's
picture
big. Okay,
on
so it's like a candy bar.
It is, yeah. It's a full chocolate bar, candy bar, whatever.
Do you like Aero bars?
I love Aero bars. Love a
Those are
peppermint
good.
Aero bar. Mm,
No, I don't like that. Do you like
You kidding?
crunchies?
crunchies. Oh, yeah, I love a crunchy.
I
You know
love
crunchy?
Yes, I know crunchy.
I got crunchies in the mail.
Those are good. They will hurt your teeth though, because they're very sweet.
Yeah, I cannot wait to go to the fucking dentist soon.
Do you think
I
Smarties are
finally got
better
that
than
sorted.
M&Ms? See, I know so many things.
Yeah, regular M&Ms, duh.
Because they're bigger.
But not peanut. They're sweeter too, and they're not artificially flavored.
Oh, la, la, la. They are bigger,
Yeah.
aren't they? Are there peanut Smarties? No,
No,
just
they
the
do not do that.
classics.
Classies, just classies.
Well, that's
And-
incredible news.
Yeah, and they have pink and red, and they're not just the M&M colors, which
Right. The
Maybe
Smarties
only
do
have
have
5.
sort of nicer colors.
yeah, they're adorable.
So what else?
What's
Did you
not to
get any
like?
Roots clothing?
No, this was just full on chocolate
Nom-noms?
and coffee, like 6,000 pounds of coffee.
What kind of-
I've got coffee for days, baby.
That's
Second
amazing.
cup coffee. This is an ad for Second Cup.
Okay. Second cup. Hey, Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any other good boys? Because we do have that Craigslist posting to read.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't think so. No, I'm good.
Okay. So Julia sent me this Craigslist posting that I'm sure was just tweeted on Twitter. And the title is, I'm looking for a J.O. bud, ... with a twist, ... M for M, 59. Dream age. Okay. 59-year-old retired male looking for a discreet bud to meet regularly for J.O. only. Straight guys only, no gay stuff. Okay. Hairy, a plus on stomach and chest, but please be clean shaven down there. The twist is I want a bud who can come live with me during storm season so we can go outside and J.O. during a tornado. My ultimate fantasy is to have us tied with leather belts and types like Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton at the end of the movie Twister and have our feet being sucked up into the vortex, and while we are doing that, we can J.O. Pos handjob exchange to climax into the vortex. Obviously, this is impossible and dangerous to attempt, so I would be okay with just J.O. looking at a tornado. Let's meet up and find out if you are the regular J.O. bud I need for the job. No reply without face plus dick pics. No reply without face and dick pics. Are you man enough? And then there is a pretty incredible photo that this gentleman posted. And we'll post a screenshot of this entire Craigslist posting into Wilmer because she is a beauty.
I don't think she's real. I can't believe a world where this is real.
I know.
And it
She
looks,
might not be real.
yeah, but I don't know. It's still funny to me personally. Good boy to the artist that made that.
Good boy to the artist. Which natural disaster would you want to masturbate to most?
Maybe a tsunami.
Ooh,
You know.
yeah, that's hot.
Very moist. Very moist.
Very
time.
moist. I feel like an
feel
earthquake
great.
would be.
I feel like perfect.
That's me after masturbating during an earthquake.
Oh yeah.
Just a little
Listen,
extra.
we love
something,
earthquakes. Was there an earthquake this week? I
I'm
feel like there was.
constantly thinking I feel earthquakes and it's just a dog or my anxiety.
And it's just a dog or anxiety. Yeah, you really can't tell until you look at something that usually swings.
Right.
If it's swinging, then you know.
Then you know. I haven't really felt the big one since those big ones like a year or two ago.
That was a fun one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was a real wiggle fest. Definitely loved every second of wiggling through that guy. Okay, I don't have any other good boys, so you want to move on down to TV talk? TV talk. Delish. Well, no new RuPaul this week, so that's a tragorama.
I was gonna say I didn't even try to watch it.
There was like a documentary that was like Corona can't keep a good queen down, and it was basically just about filming during the pandemic, but the first half was just a documentary about 2020.
Oh my God,
And they
I'm
hit
so
all the
sick of fucking
beats.
2020.
They're like, and then it shut down, and we thought it was going to be for 2 weeks. And then they're like, and then George Floyd protests. And then it's just like,
It's like tell us something we don't fucking
and
know.
then
bitch.
the
We just live
election.
this shit.
I know. And then the election,
we
and
were
then
all-
the insurrection. And then like, great year if you ask me.
Yeah. Do you feel like we're all united as people again?
I definitely
Ever?
feel like
As one?
this pandemic really brought us together globally. And
Oh yeah.
love not hate, of course. And I feel like Malachi reaching out is just evidence of that we are more connected than ever.
You're right. I
Yeah.
could not say it better. No, not.
So he's gonna be a guest next week.
Mm.
That's amore.
Of a
Fred
stranger.
We'll be like, hey, it's Fred Armisen. Anyway, any other what is it? TV talk? TV talk? What do you have? TV talk.
First of all, bad boy to the show that I was talking about last week,
Oh, you don't
where
like
I
it?
thought that I knew what was going to happen at the end. I was like, oh, I already know what's happening. And then it had like a supernatural twist. And I was like, I wasted how much time watching this show?
Was the
And
whole
it didn't do
show
this
like?
shit to me?
Was the whole show real until the supernatural twist?
It really was, at least to me. I didn't remember noticing. And sorry, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Go ahead 6 minutes if you don't want to hear this.
What's it called again? Behind your eyes.
Some shit. Behind her eyes. Wow.
Behind her eyes.
You almost
I really
got it, baby.
yoinked that out of my anus.
You really yoinked her.
Thanks.
Yeah, like I don't know. They were switching bodies after. It was so dumb. It was like they did heroin, and then they were able to switch their bodies, and then this like supernatural, what to call it, like a
Ghost?
like a light
Oh.
came out of their body and then swapped, and then basically the wife was never the wife the whole time. It was actually this dude that she met in rehab, and the husband
So
was
it's
actually
like
a nice
Freaky
man.
Friday?
Kind of, but with heroin and and murder.
Hardcore
So-
Freaky Friday.
Hardcore Freaky Friday. Absolutely hated it.
Oh, you hate-
Email
you-
Diane.
I'm sorry that you hated it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I mean,
You're welcome. I just feel for you. There's a new series called like Ginny in Georgia, and I'm like, do I need to watch this because it's #1?
oh, well, that's never a good indication.
And it says it's like soapy, campy, heartfelt, and I'm like, are those my 3 words? I can't tell.
not 3 words that I would use to describe you.
Okay, not
Or
even
like the shit
soapy.
that you watch. Soapy and heartfelt? No. Not
There
the
is a
kind of
new-
shows you watch.
There is a new season of Nailed It coming.
Boy, I
And it's
can't wait for that. That's a
teams.
hee-hee from me. Oh my. I
Yeah.
like that idea. Do
I
you
do
think we would
too.
do well or shit?
Me and you.
Yeah.
I think we would do well. I think I would probably be a control freak though.
It's fine.
and not a good partner.
You know I'm a listener.
You're right. So maybe we'd be the perfect match.
Listen, that's
Email
why we work so
Diane.
well together. Email Diane immediately.
Diane and her cousin Tucker Carlson are on this new season of all that, so make sure to tune in. Okay. Law and Order. Wee.
Yeah. Back, baby. Back to the roots.
Back to the roots. It was like a 3-case in one ep Aruski. Noah had a COVID scare, wish he died from it, but alas, he just had a fever and it wasn't COVID. His test came back negative. So
Wow. There was a beautiful photo of Noah on Olivia's desk, which I'll put in the slider.
directly next to her Ruth Bader Ginsburg bobblehead.
Amazing desk
to
decorations.
be commemorated as a bobblehead. I mean, definitely her dream.
Dream alert.
Do you
Dream
think there
alert.
even is a Brett Kavanaugh bobblehead? Because if there is, I'm definitely getting you one for your birthday.
Okay, I'm gonna set it on fire.
I'm gonna write
Thank
that
you.
down to make sure I remember.
Please.
Okay.
There's a reason I still look for Ellen DeGeneres stuff for you.
I feel like that
Ellen
just comes
DeGeneres
up because you
merchandise.
searched Ellen DeGeneres once.
Oh
And
no,
now
I legitimately go searching for Ellen DeGeneres merchandise to see what funny random shit people have that they got from the show when they went
There
to go
is a
watch it.
lot of random shit.
Listen, yeah.
Also, I
then
definitely wore the Ellen shirt you gave me during therapy, and it looks like it has this graphic that it looks like I'm wearing headphones, but I'm also wearing ear pods, and it's a real mindfuck.
I mean, perfect shirt, honestly. I think it's the perfect shirt. I think it suits you very well.
Zoe.
It is
It
flattering.
looks like you're listening to her show. So
Oh, yeah, dream podcast, just an audio recording of Ellen's show.
does she have a real podcast anymore? Like,
I
what does
wouldn't
she
be
do? Email
surprised.
Diane.
What's her job even? Okay, so Law and Order, it was basically 3 episodes. Like, I don't remember any of them happening, but they must have been real episodes. But they did like it was like 3 cases. One was a case from 20 years ago where like 2 girls were kidnapped, and now they're coming back because one of them needs closure. And then there was another case where a woman was raped and her rapist was getting out on parole. And then there was another case where one of the detective's cousins was sexually assaulted by like a Mark Zuckerberg type, but she was actually just using the system to date him. That was a weird message.
What was the term they used for the tech giant? Was it tech giant or was it something else?
Tech Titan.
Tech Titan. Tech Titan or Bud Tender? What did we decide?
I just feel like both are so bad. Like Tech Titan has that, they have the money behind them. There's something naughty about a Tech Titan, but Bud Tender's a little bit more disgusting, so it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, power to all the Bud Tenders out there. I'm just sorry they call you Bud Tenders.
Is it Bud Tender no longer a profession?
I'm sure it's still a profession. Someone's
right.
still got to take chopsticks and put weed in jars.
They love using chopsticks to do that.
I miss someone shaking up a jar and shoving it under my nose so bad.
You think we'll ever sniff weed again at
I
a
hope not.
dispensary? Probably not.
I hope not.
Yeah.
That was the least part of my favorite process at all. Just interacting with anyone while I bought
Yeah,
weed.
that was a negative. I thought the episode was fine.
Yeah, classic episode.
Classic episode. Like
It was
nothing.
fun.
It was fine. I really liked last week's because it was just like more extreme, but this week's was fine.
Right, and it wasn't. It wasn't centered around courtroom entirely either.
There was a little. Yeah.
I do like the blast from the past ones where just like, here I am with my bullshit. And it's just like, oh God, this fucking guy again.
Yeah, there was a kiss a courtroom, but not too much. What happened on 90 Day Fiance? I remember being like,
so
fuck
much.
all of these people.
I mean, first of all, Natalie's YouTube channel, I'm subscribed to it. I'm
no, you're
addicted.
not. Is it all cooking?
So weird. Yeah.
All vegetarian recipes?
I mean, she called stuffed peppers a Ukrainian recipe, which is just like, I feel like it's an everyone recipe, but whatever.
I mean, I feel like every culture has a stuffed pepper.
Yeah. Just, everyone's got their dumpling. Everyone's got everything.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their
Definitely
Lunchable.
everybody's got their dumpling.
Everyone's got their
Everybody's
dumpling.
got a
Zoe
Coogan.
Clay.
Okay.
Everybody has a Coogan.
Cougans. How do you think Cougans is doing now? Do you think they're
Oh,
gone?
they're shut down, yeah. I'm sure of it.
Save Cougans.
I mean, what? Are they just serving fish and chips through Uber Eats? Like, I can't.
Probably.
Okay, so I don't have any. Do you have any solo TV talks? Do you watch anything delicioso this week?
I don't know. I keep watching random spurts of action. So some delicioso there. They just make me laugh.
Action Bronson.
Yeah.
you love him.
I'm rewatching Catastrophe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a funny bunny.
That's interesting. I think I watched the first season, but not the second.
It's a funny bunny.
Okay, I'll
forgot.
consider it. I watched one episode of Canine Intervention on Netflix, and
Ugh.
I don't need to watch anymore. It's just a classic Caesar Milan.
I was going to ask, who's
Yeah.
better, Caesar or Canine Interventionist?
Okay, well, the guy on Canine Intervention is much more attractive. So,
okay.
but they
Hottie
have the
with a
same thing. They like kidnap the dog for 3 weeks and train it and then bring it back. And it's like, amazing. You did such a good job. Now my dog won't bite people.
That's what they do? They take your dog for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
I'd be so upset.
Yeah.
I mean, but to get a nice dog after?
It might be worth that. So
Might be
email
worth
Diane
it.
if you've ever met Caesar Milan because it is her celebrity crush.
Oh, yeah. It's her hall pass.
100
with
P.
each of her husbands.
Would you with Caesar Milan?
I think so.
I think I would too. I think I would too.
Mhm.
Dream
Hall
guest.
pass. Dream
Okay,
guest.
so that's that, I suppose. Okay, wait. There was literally just breaking news from New York Times. Governor Andrew Cuomo of New York sought to stem the fallout over allegations of sexual harassment, acknowledging he may have made inappropriate remarks. Okay. Governor Cuomo, wow, this is so random that this is happening. Mr. Cuomo said that his comments were an extension of life spent at work, where he sometimes teased people about their personal lives and relationships. I now understand that my interactions may have been insensitive or too personal, and that some of my comments, given my position, made others feel a way I never intended. I acknowledge some of the things I have said have been misinterpreted as unwanted flirtation. To the extent that anyone felt that, I am truly sorry. You fucking kissed somebody on the mouth. These aren't just statements.
Yeah, talk about the kissing on the mouth. I mean, I never want to hear you talk about it, but I want you to apologize for smooching someone on the mouth. Yeah, that's just like that's a weasel out of it.
Yeah,
You know, he's
such
just
a
trying to
weasel.
explain what he tried to do, and it's like, don't explain to me what you tried to do. I think we all know what you tried to do.
We wanted to quickly talk about the rise in anti-Asian hate crimes since the start of the coronavirus pandemic, because it's like an ongoing issue that isn't getting a lot of media attention. And there's an organization called Stop AAPI Hate, which is addressing anti-Asian hate since the pandemic began. For more information on like what is going on and ways to help out, go to stopaapihate.org, and we'll put a link in the description.
No, I mean, it's just all so fucking sad. I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah, I know. And one of like an NBA player said, who's like an Asian NBA player, said that he was called coronavirus on the court. Like another player called him coronavirus.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really just kind of rampant at all levels. It's really fucked up
Yeah, it's
and very sad.
unsurprising given the last president and his rhetoric around in the beginning of the pandemic. But it's still extremely sad and underreported. And the fact that like famous Asian celebrities are out here offering rewards to find people who have committed hate crimes against other people is just like such a testament to how fucked up everything is.
Right. I mean, we definitely heard more about Lady Gaga's dog, and you know, the cop
100%.
returned
100%
more. Yeah, and I'm sure that they were a lot faster to act on that than a lot of you know, anti-Asian hate and violence going on.
Yeah.
It's particularly in the Bay Area, but also
Yeah.
you know, worldwide in Canada too. It's way up.
Yeah, it's up all over the place. So, I mean, there are things we can do in addition to just like listening and educating ourselves and knowing what to look for and how to help our fellow citizens and non-citizens.
Right. Because certainly no one deserves that.
Certainly no one deserves that. So
Certainly.
go to stopaapihate.org and help out if you can, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, or following
Or just-
a Twitter feed.
Just following a Twitter feed and having a conversation, or when you hear it from other people and correcting people when you hear the wrong thing.
We have to do it. Otherwise, we're simply part of the problem. And Diane's virgins are not part of the problem. We are part of the solution.
It's true.
It's
Diane
true.
knows.
Yes.
Real fans know.
Real fans know. So email Diane at badboypod.com. Your bad boys on the block. Your good boys. Your diarrhea stories. Simply anything you want to say about Andrew Cuomo. She's open.
She's open.
There was something else we mentioned earlier in the episode. That as well. Shop.badboypod.com for a Diane shirt. A Diane's Virgin shirt. And of course, as always, rate and review the motherfucking pod on Apple Podcasts. 5-star review, 5-star rating, write a review, send a screenshot to at Bad Boy Podcast, and you know what's coming your way? Diane pin.
So you
Personalized
can
note from
prick yourself
Diane.
on.
Yes.
You can check your blood.
And if you want
on a
to,
little-
you can use them like a nipple rings. You can use them
Oh,
like a nipple
yeah.
rings.
You can
just
use
like
some little Diane nipple rings to commemorate our bad boy this week.
dream nipple rings. So if that's
I want
sort
to
of
see a picture of Andrew Cuomo's nipple rings. I'm very curious.
you can't really see them, but you could definitely see that there is a protrusion around his nips. So
Okay.
we'll post a picture of him. We'll do a little poll.
Protrusion.
We'll do a little polly of his protrusion on IG stories, and you could say whether you think it's nipple rings or simply just a lumpy nipple.
Yeah, we won't put that in regular display. It's like we'll get it pulled.
Yeah, we don't need to be flagged because
Please
of
don't
Andrew
flag
Cuomo.
us.
Please don't flag us. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. Email Diane at badboypod.com and keep your eyes on the road when you're driving.
Yeah, please don't hit Zoe.
Don't
The
hit
one
me
time
with
she
your
leaves
car.
her house a day, don't hit her with your car. Please don't.
Angel. Brought to you by Lady Parts.